Uh, Good morning. So we'll start with our session. Okay. Yesterday we have seen what stack. So we have seen collections related. So if you want to work with collections, we need to use a namespace called using system dot collections. Okay. So basically the purpose of collections is in our arrays. So we'll use one variable, multiple values of what same data type. Okay. So here in collections, one variable, multiple values of different data types. So we have different types of collections available. They're like array list, stack, queue, hash table, sorted list. Okay. So simple. We need to create one object to this array list, and we'll store all those values in the array list. Okay. Stack queue. So in array list we have different methods like add, remove, insert, remove at, clear, sort. So if you want to add one value to the array list, then we'll use this method. Remove. If you want to remove some value, for example, remove some 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we have anything, so then we will go for remove. So insert, for example, the values always store from where? It's index 0. Okay. So if you want to insert a value at some particular index, then we'll go for insert. If you want to remove value at particular index, then we'll go for remove it. Sort means what? If you want to display in ascending order, we'll go for sort. Clear. If you want to clear the array list, then we'll go for clear. So here we have one concept called. So here we are using a for each loop. So what is for each loop means? So for each. So here data type in collections. Okay. So whatever the data type is what we are storing complete object values here, right? From which object, this array list object. So that's why we'll keep object in collections. So object name, see for example, object some ABCD in collections. What is the collections object name? Array list. Whatever the values we have in our array list. Okay. The next one is what? Stack. Okay. Stack means here so we had two methods, push comma pop. Okay. So if you use push, then we will insert the elements. If you use pop, then we will delete the element. So here we are using LIFO thing. Okay. So similarly, next one, same. This one is also same, but here NQ and DQ, comma DQ. So here FIFO, first in, first out. So whatever the first element, I mean, whatever the first element we entered, that element will be removed if you are performing this DQ operation. Okay. Let's see one example for it. So then you people will understand. So see, we are able to insert the values like this. So if you perform this deq operation, before the first element will be removed. That's what 12. See, so here we inserted first element is what? First time we inserted 12. That is gone. Okay, this is what q. Okay, so just note down this one and the program. Yeah, are you guys done? I'm just moving to program. Sorry, I was speaking and mute. So only these three methods available for queue, so we cannot perform. Okay. Fine. So we'll move to our next concept. That is hash table. Uh, so till now, we are assigning the values. Okay. Like, just we are adding. So now what will happen? Hash table is nothing but, so now the values will be assigned in key value format. Okay. So key value format. So here we'll have one more object like dictionary entry object is there. So the purpose of this dictionary object is it will also store the values in key value format. So whenever we are retrieving the values, we can retrieve key value, or if you want only key, we can display that, or if you want only value, then it will display like that. Okay. So this is what hash table. We'll see small example on it. So see here the values v1324 we are keeping here. So we are using hash table here. I have dictionary entry. So this one is key and C is value. This three is something key and this is value. Two is key. This is value. Okay. So this dictionary entry, and I created one object for my dictionary entry, and I'm d dot key and d dot value. I'm just printing here. See 4, 3, 2, 1. We are getting what? Descending at. Okay. Simple. Okay, so note down this one theory and we'll go to the program. Okay, so I'm moving to the program. Okay, done, guys. Yes, no. We'll move to our next thing, sorted list. So same, but here what will happen? This will arrange the data in ascending order, sorted format. Okay. Okay, okay. 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 So see here, 1, 4, 3 we kept, or anything you can keep here. So then what will happen? It will display the list in what? Ascending order. Okay. Fine. So this is opposite to our last problem. Okay. Same. You can note down this one. These programs will look like simple, but practice once, otherwise you don't get the idea again. Okay. No, I'm not talking. See, first thing they call you at very odd time, like 12 p.m. So that's like now what will comes in your mind? What you will do now? So we don't know what to do in that position. We don't know what how to handle that situation. So that application is stopped working. Somehow you need to fix that issue, and you need to your application should up again. Okay, so the first step you will do here is, so we can maintain all our exceptions somewhere. Like if you are using Azure portal, then there is one concept called app insights, or you can maintain some logger files, or you can maintain some XYZ things. Now what will happen when your application got stopped working there? Then immediately you will go to your logger file or app insights or somewhere. You will just check what is the exceptions logged there. So by seeing that exception, what will happen? Okay, this is the reason. That exception will be shown like, okay, because of so and so reason, the application stopped working. Okay, then you realize, okay, this is what the issue. So I need to fix. I need to apply fix here so that it will work. Then what you will do? You will fix that issue, and and the application will start working again. This is one way, and the same thing I will tell in other way. So you are not have maintaining any logger files, or you are not maintaining any app insights, or you are not logging anywhere. Now application stopped working. So now what you do? What will comes in your mind first? You don't know anything. You have blank now. Like, see, so now you will start working on something. Maybe the application will work. So you fix something and the application will work. Now again, after half an hour, the application will stop working again. Your manager come to you and he will scold you, and so he will scold you. So yes, Suresh, you will debug. But which part you will debug? If your website consists of 200 pages, so which code you will debug now? So if you want to fix that immediately, you cannot debug 200. So if you want to debug all the 200 functionalities, at least it will take 1 week time. Per day, if you take 30. So how you will know? You don't know where is the exception. We don't know. If we are not maintaining any logger file or something, we don't know where is the exception, what we got the exception. Okay. So that's the reason we have a concept called exception handling in C#. So basically exception handling will be like try, catch. Here you will log the exception, some object name, and finally. So what will happen here is you will implement your logic in try block. So if everything is fine, then it will execute this try block, and it will come back to finally, and it will print the output or whatever the operation it will do. First, otherwise, if it will execute here, if it finds any exception, it will move into catch block, it will display the exception, and it will come to finally, and it will come out of the program. So here the common thing is, if you get exception, or if your code is working properly in both the scenarios, it will go to this finally, and it will come out of that. Okay, so we'll see how that is. A by divided by B. Now tell me C equals to 6 divided by 2. What is output here? 3. So C. So we'll see that exception, right? So that is what infinity. Okay, fine. C equals to 6 divided by 0. Now what is the output here? 0. Okay. Now C equals to 6 divided by A, B, C. Now, what is the output here? Exception. So what will happen? So which one is infinity? This one or this one? Zero by 6 is 0. Okay. Just I will check that. Okay, 1 minute. This is 0. Okay. So fine. Anyway, so what will happen? So in this case, what will happen? So we know this is an exception and we know this is an exception. So this is how we will declare all possible exceptions in our code. Okay. And if, for example, if we think like something else may come in future, some new exception kind of thing, then we'll keep one generic exception also. If we miss these two exceptions, if the third exception is coming, it will automatically move into that. Okay. So then what will happen finally, whenever we run the program, so what will happen? So simply it will check the code. If it is, if it will execute the code. If everything is fine, then it will execute. Otherwise, it will throw error. So the throwing error and all, so we'll store in our catch block. That's what called as exception handling. Okay. Okay. So we'll see here example for that. So here x comma y, we are entering two numbers. So x comma y into z equal to x by y, the division. So here the catch block. So divide by 0 is not possible. This is one exception. Please enter only integer values. This is one exception. This is the third exception. This is like generic. Okay. Okay. And finally, okay, just see what will happen. So we'll run the program. So enter two numbers, 6, 2. So see, division is what, 3, and I am from finally block. Okay. Similarly, we'll enter uh, 6, 0. Divide by 0 is not possible. This is came from where? And I am from finally. This one came from our catch block. And after executing our catch block, this is going to where? Finally. Okay. So enter two numbers, 0, 6. See, division is 0 and I'm from finally. And the last one, 6, A, B, C, D. Please enter integer values only. Okay, I am from finally again. Okay, this is what. Okay, from where we are getting exception means see, divide by 0 exception, format exception. If it is divide by 0 exception, we will print this message. If it is format related, like integer string related, then we'll display this one. Okay, that's what. Got it. So now just note down the theory now. We'll give that uh, you know program tomorrow. Okay, note down. Okay, done. This syntax also. Okay. Everyone done? Okay. Thanks all for joining. We'll meet tomorrow.